All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
With Saquon Barkley. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff headed right, Barkley. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on 1st down.
So that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Toss play to Barkley. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one doesn't go far.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run. Deep down that. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
From the pistol, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this 3rd down. They go play fake with Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got his man. Hopkins has it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
The analytics will tell you per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Lamar off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Yo.
Trying again, following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Rolling out to his left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they're not going to get anything out of this call, Brock. He's fallen down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Can you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback? You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
First down throwing for Hurts. And that throw just too high for him. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 14-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
No, we change it.
Lamar back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens. With it, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Report. 13. Yeah. Good.
2nd and 3. He puts everything behind this one. This is Cobb inside the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
What?
Working inside the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hurts on 1st down. He completes it in traffic.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion man right is Smith. From the 29. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. From the gun, Jackson. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 32.
One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before the half. Gets everything he has on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Rob, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
You are 13. Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big for it on the ground. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
At their own 48-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick six.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why Scott's talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Hurts to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. He has it at the 13. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's 2nd and 11. Connecting on the slant. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
All right, here we go. Set.
Go. 13. Hey, middle.
Looking to throw, Jackson. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. The play fake now hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Tight end motioning right. 1st down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. A lot of mess on the move here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They just get the play on. Buying some time right. That's cut at the 25. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles return this one to the 10 before that return is halted.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. Has some daylight through the 40. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time left. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They give to Barkley, left side. He still has room inside the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
180.
They're going to run with Barkley. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles in range for a game-winning score. Another snap from the 8 here in second and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Middle.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. 40. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
20 extra points.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. two-possession game here in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything.
3, Eagles 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for ball.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts getting out to his left. This one taken in by Granson. And will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. It's Hurts once again. He's got it near the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
3-yard line.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
Kate, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The tight end gets it on the fake. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.